Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. In today's video, in today's reading, I want to take a look at the full moon in Aquarius that will come for us on the 29th of July 2026. And as I said, like in this reading, I want to take a look at what is going to happen during this full moon of Aquarius. And I would say let's start and see what will happen. Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is very interesting. What will happen during the full moon of Aquarius? How will this full moon affecting our lives? Wow. I'm very excited about the last cards. Ooh. Wow, this is so interesting. Oh, the cards are perfect. So let's start with the first one. So yeah, the question for this reading is what will happen during the full moon of Aquarius, you know, what is going to come for us. And the first card that we do have here is the Tower card. So this card tells me that you are in a no contact situation with a certain person, you know? I mean, we do have the lady here, this is your card. We also do have the man here, and this is, you know, your counterpart. And this could be, you know, maybe someone you dated in the past, someone you got to know in the past, your ex-partner, ex-boyfriend, girlfriend. This could also be a family member or a friend, you know. Every one of you is definitely in a different situation. But with the Tower card, I do see here that you are now in a no contact situation with this person. I do see a lot of distance between you guys, you know, when it comes to first communication, of course. But I also do see a distance when it comes to your connection, you know, I feel like. And I think what's very interesting is that we do have yeah, it's not a completely full moon, but he's nearly full. So this is very interesting because we are going to take a look at this full moon in this reading. So as I said, you and your counterpart, this person, are in a no contact situation. But something happened, something like interesting is going to happen. On this full moon of Aquarius, and this is what we do see here with the bouquet and the fox. And this is a very interesting combination because this card, like the bouquet, tells us someone wants to contact you again, someone wants to reconciliate with you, someone wants to see you again, you know, someone wants to date you again, and this person also wants to like solve your problems, that there is harmony between you guys again. And the fox is super interesting here because the fox has two different meanings. There's a more negative meaning, you know, and could tell us, okay, someone is lying maybe, or someone is betraying you, or someone doesn't have, you know, good intentions about you. But this is definitely nothing that I do see here. You know, I definitely do not see this negative meaning in the fox card here because of the other cards, you know, that we do see in this reading. That's why I do see the second meaning here, and this is a more positive meaning. Because maybe, as you all know, the fox is like an amazing animal, and the fox is a very smart animal too, you know. Beautiful, of course. I love foxes. And, you know, the fox is someone that's very smart, someone that make plans to achieve what they want, you know, to achieve their goal, but in a positive way, you know, in a very positive way. So that means, and this is like with the Tower we saw with this person, like with your counterpart, you are now in a no contact situation, but the full moon will bring you two back together. This full moon, or the energy of this full moon, is going to, yeah, maybe force, you know, your counterpart to contact you again. But it's not like, oh, he just wants to talk with you, you know, little small talk, how you doing, how you feeling, what did you do in the past, you know, like what happened in your life, and that was it. No, because his intentions are to reconciliate with you. You know, this is what we saw here in this bouquet card. So to achieve this goal, he has to figure out a plan, you know. And this is what we do see with this fox here, you know, in the combination of those two cards. I guess your counterpart is a very smart person, and he knows that if he's just, you know, like if he's just going to text you and be like, hi, how you doing, you know, maybe there wouldn't be a chance to really like reconciliate with you. So he knows that he has to figure out a certain plan to achieve what he wants, and this is, you know, to reconciliate with you. So yeah, he's thinking about, how can I get her back? Like, how can he get you back? What could I say? What could I do? And this is definitely not a manipulation, you know, don't get me wrong at this point right here. He's not trying to manipulate you or something like that, you know, like this is definitely not something negative here. He's just thinking about what could be a smart plan, you know, as I said, what could he say, what could he do to achieve his goal and to reconciliate and to get you back, you know. And with the next cards, first the Clover, and of course in combination with him, with the Man card right here, we do see that as I said, you know, he has good intentions, like serious intentions. He's not trying to manipulate you or to get you back for like a one night stand or whatever, you know, or that he's just playing with you. Definitely not. In this Clover card, we do have the energy of hope. We do have the energy of luck. So your counterpart definitely hopes that the situation between you guys can change in a positive way. And with the third card here, the Anchor, we also see that his intentions are good, and his intentions are, and this is what we already saw here in this Bouquet card, he wants to reconciliate, and he wants to have this stable connection with you again. You know, he wants to rebuild your relationship, and this is something that he's definitely hoping for, you know. And this is why I said that he's not trying to manipulate you, or he's not trying to play with you, but he's he's trying to figure out like a smart plan to get you back, because you know, it's not just for a one night stand or not just for a day. He wants to have you back in his life, and he wants to you know, like rebuild a stable connection, a stable relationship with you. You know, and I think he knows that he has to be smart for this, and he should think about it very carefully and figure out a plan to make this happen, you know. He has got serious intentions, and this is definitely something that's extremely important for him, you know. So that's why he's trying to figure out a plan and trying to be smart, you know, to get you back. And the third or the last three cards, I'm sorry, are very interesting too, because first we do have the Lady, and this is your card. So of course you do play a role in this situation here too, and you have to decide if you want to, you know, get back with this person, if you want to communicate with this person again. And you definitely do have some concerns here when it comes to this person, when it comes to you know, a possible reconciliation with this person, because, and this is what we do see here with the Scythe, you don't want to get hurt again, you know, by this person. This is the first thing that we do see here, you know, pain, getting hurt, maybe, yeah, that he could break your heart again. So this could happen in the past and maybe led you to this no contact situation, or maybe like a breakup in the past, you know, because this person broke your heart. He caused you pain with his words or his behaviors, or you know, he was just hurting you, you know. And this is definitely one concern that you got. The second concern that I do see here, especially with the Garden, is that if you reconciliate with this person again, if you get back with this person, or let this person get back into your life, you know, you are afraid of another breakup, you know, in the future, so that it's not going to work out. You know, the relationship on the outside between you guys, or maybe, and this is what we do see with the Garden here, maybe there are people around you or around your counterpart that were manipulating your relationship, or trying to tell you or trying to tell him, like, oh no, this person isn't right for you, I don't like this person doesn't really like you, love you, whatever, you should break up, you know? So maybe there's a manipulation from the outside, you know, from people that are surrounding you or surrounding him. And maybe like in the past, those people were also, maybe not completely, but partly responsible for the breakup, you know, of you guys. The third concern that I do see here, and this is a little specific, but I can imagine that some of you are in those kind of situations. It could be that your counterpart still is in another relationship. So, before you are going to decide to get back with this person or to give this person like a second chance or another chance, your counterpart has to break up on the outside with someone else, you know, the actual partner right now. And this could be definitely a concern. Like one of your concerns, maybe that you are thinking like, you know, like, I guess I would like to give this person another chance, or I would like to get back in contact with this person, you know, but I know that this person is still in another relationship. So before I will, you know, communicate with this person again, or just give this person a second chance or another chance again, I do want that this person is going to end up his relationship. And I think this is just a normal thought in this situation, you know. As I said, the third meaning or the third concern is definitely specific, you know, and not all of you are going to resonate with this, but the other concerns are definitely, I think, are definitely or could definitely be your concerns, especially the first one, the fear of heartbreak again, the fear of getting hurt again, the fear of if you know, would give this person a second chance, you're going to break up in the future again, and you're going to be hurt again, you know. I think it's normal to have these concerns, and I think it's normal to have, you know, like this kind of fear. But if you don't try, you'll never know. So maybe you should just wait what he's going to tell you, what maybe his plan is, you know, to get you back, and then just like take your time and decide if you still have feelings for this person, if this person is like still important to you, and if you do think that it could work out with you guys, you know, always trust your intuition with this. And yeah, I hope it's going to end up well for you. You guys, I had so much fun doing this reading for you. I hope you are resonating with this reading. Let me know in the comments. Also, if you like this reading, if you want to see more of those readings, let me also know everything in the comments. Thank you so much for watching again. Have a beautiful day, and I'm very happy to see you in our next reading. Bye guys!